Hi guys. So today we think we're going to be doing some festive bakes.
Yes, so let's go.
What's in these? All right. So guys, we're going to be doing the popcorn of the day. And the popcorn of the day for day 10 is butterscotch. Butterscotch again. I like that's my favorite one from this pack. Yeah. So I think it's fitting that we choose as our subscriber of the day Toya's Kitchen. Toya is so good at baking, guys. Yeah. So good at cooking, definitely. And we've tried a few of our recipes. Our favorite one is the Toto. Check out Toya's Kitchen and check out her Toto video. Butterscotch. This is my favorite one. Yeah. Just gooey, gummy, nice. Right. Let's go now to the kitchen. Let's go. So today guys, we're going to make for you two festive bakes. One is going to be cheese biscuits, and it's savory, and it will need the oven. And the other one, you need all the chocolate you can get. You need a can of condensed milk. You don't need an oven, although it's a festive bake. It's not baked at all, but it's nice and gooey and you can melt the chocolate. You can melt some, or you can use a bain-marie if you want, right? But you can have all the chocolates you want. You can have nuts in if you want. We like coconuts and we're putting coconuts in, but it's going to be coconut or nut. I don't think so, but some people say they're allergic to nuts, so they don't have coconut. So I don't even know. So we love peanuts. I think that one would be a favorite. Peanuts and cashew nuts. And pistachios, but we're using pecans and hazelnuts. Those are what we have, because those tend to stay longest in the pantry. So that's what we're going to be doing now. So watch and see our two festive bakes. Right, let me start off with the cheese one. Okay, savory first. Cheese, and this one is a spicy Mexican cheese, and then butter, plain flour, and egg yolk, and then just the baking tray lined with parchment paper. Right, that's all we'll need for the festive cheese biscuits. And then for the other one, we need chocolate, more chocolate, more sweets, nuts of your choice. We have pecans and hazelnut, and then desiccated coconut, a little bit of butter. You need a can of condensed milk, more chocolate, more chocolate, more chocolate. You can have sprinkles, and then you also need, it's nice with marshmallows, but if you don't have any, you don't have to put any as well. So here's my plain flour, and I'm going to be adding some butter. I'll put the description in the description box. I'll put the list of whatever I'm using. Now, in high school, we did this a whole lot. I mean, the rubbing in method where you cut cold butter into flour. It was a whole lot of that. Every recipe almost that we did when we just started off had the rubbing in method where you cut cold butter into flour. So it's like, if you know how to make short crust pastry, it's that method. So, and we used to have a tool. Do you remember the name of that tool, Lisa? Is it pastry cutter? Yeah. But it's not like a handle. Like it cuts flat pastry. It's not that. Had some wire cutter, like 5 or 6 of them, and you'd be holding the handle and doing that. And it would be cutting. All right, so we've got the big lumps cut up. So now I'm going to get my hand in. My hands in, and I'm using my fingertips.
How do you know when you're to stop rubbing in, Joe?
Oh, when the mixture looks like breadcrumbs, and I'm nearly there now. When the mixture looks like just some coarse breadcrumbs, you're done. So no big lumps of butter in it, that's done. All right, quickly now, I'm going to add the cheese. Now this is a Mexican spicy cheese. Any cheddar cheese will do, but I've chosen to use this one. This is what I have. So I'm going to use a fork. I'm going to use a fork and quickly mix it in so the cheese is mixed in with the flour mixture. And you could use half of it now and freeze half of it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So that you have it over the festive period to continue using and making these biscuits. So the egg yolk I'm going to be adding now. And it should be a large egg yolk. And you want it to be the binding, the binding agent to mix everything together. Now the fork won't do the job completely, so I'm going to get the fork out and use my hand to get everything combined. Come back and I have one big lump.
So there's our Advent candle.
Yeah.
And Joe's
my lump
ball is ready.
My lump is ready, so I'm going to
roll.
You can roll it, you can shape it by hand, you can make a log, something like this.
And then cut little.
And then slice them.
Yeah.
But if you have cookie cutters, and particularly if you have little kids,
yeah, they'd love that.
Let them help. So bring the dough together. Is it a dough? Pastry, biscuit dough? Yeah. I haven't floured the surface, usually it's fine. And you want to cut nice shapes, or you could make cheese biscuits,
or cheese straws.
Oh yeah,
cheese sticks.
Those are what we used to make at St. Jago High School.
So we're going to use some of these cutters and heart-shaped ones.
And see what we get.
And flowers. Yeah, and see what we get.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah. Maybe bring one of the baking trays over.
My tray is lined. I'm going to get a few of this. So it's lined with parchment paper. Do you think I'll struggle to get them up?
We'll have to see. Do some hearts as well.
Okay.
And then maybe with the rest that's left over, you can do some shapes cut with this.
Okay. Like little swirl edges.
Yeah. Smells good. Smells really, really good.
And I know they're going to be spicy as well. Guys, you could add any herbs or spices that you like. I saw a recipe for rosemary. I suppose you could add thyme. You could add black peppercorns.
Yeah.
Whatever you like, whatever flavors you like. I'm using my fancy cutter to cut some straws. And guys, it's going in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes at 180 degrees. I think that's Celsius. I think it's about 350. Gas mark 5. And it's about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll check and I'll put it on the screen to let you know. Oops. Whatever you have, even if it's a table knife, you could use it to cut these shapes out.
And there they are, 2 trays of festive cheese straws, and they're going now into the oven.
So what are you doing now, Miss Leisa?
So for the rocky road, I'm going to be lining I've lined the tins with, well, they're not really tin, they're glass tins. If there's such a thing. I've lined them with tin foil, and then I'm greasing it with some hard butter. And
hard
that will
what?
help. Butter.
Little bit of butter.
A little bit of butter. And that will help to release the rocky road from the tin. Okay, that's it. That's it, done.
Okay.
So to start off with, I need a little bit of butter because I'm going to melt everything in the microwave, and that just helps to give it a little glossy look. I'm going to use this Miss Molly's chocolate bar that I got some time ago. It's just plain chocolate, although to me it does look dark, but it says it's plain chocolate.
Can you use dark chocolate?
You can.
Okay.
We don't eat too much chocolate. That's the oven for the
biscuits.
For the biscuits. Right, we don't eat too much chocolate, so chocolate with us stays long. We might taste it and put it in the fridge. So that's why I have Toblerone that's already half used. And I have bubbly that's opened already as well, because we don't eat a lot of chocolate all at once. So I'm going to break the chocolate up. Some of the other chocolate buttons and so on and pieces that I have, I'm going to put them in whole in the mix. So chocolate in first, then I'm going to add the condensed milk, and then it's going in the microwave to melt.
You don't need it. Do you need it yet?
I don't need the spoon yet. Well, I need it sort of now. So there is the condensed milk. So to make Rocky Road, you do need condensed milk and you need chocolate. After that, what you put is what you like. But you do need condensed milk and you do need chocolate. So all that gooey goodness I want in my bowl.
What's your favorite chocolate, Lisa?
Fruit and nut. I love fruit and nut. I love Bounty.
That because it has coconut in.
Yeah, and we love coconut.
And there's another one with nuts that you like.
Fruit and nut, Bounty, and Snickers. Yeah. And this will give me a kind of Snickers taste and kind of Bounty as well, because it will have coconut milk in. Coconut, desiccated coconut. Will have nuts. I wish that I had peanuts.
All right, so that's going in the oven now, in the microwave to melt.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm going to put it in the microwave. It's going to do 1 minute, and then I'm going to stir, and then if it needs any more time, then I'll put it back again for 15 seconds at a time.
No more.
No more.
What happens if it goes in too long?
I don't want it to burn or get sticky
or lumpy.
Don't want any of that to happen.
Okay.
The first minute in, and it has melted.
I don't think it needs any more.
I think it might need 15 minutes more.
15
seconds.
I don't think so. You see, if it's hot, well, we'll see. Maybe it's the, the flavored chocolate, like Toblerone and so on, with the pieces in. Maybe that's what's formed those lumps. But because it's still warm, it will continue to melt. I think, anyway. Guys, look at that gooey goodness. I don't think it needs any more time. You might have some lumps of chocolate, but I think that's fine.
All right, because it's going to be rocky anyway.
All right, show us what else is going in.
Right, after that, I am going to leave it to cool for a bit, just a little bit, because I don't want to put the white chocolate buttons and the other ones and then for them to melt. So
what about the nuts and coconut?
And then I'm going to prepare my nuts. So the pecans and hazelnuts, I want them a little bit smaller. I can do the
coconut.
Okay.
Coconut in.
So coconut in.
Marshmallows.
Marshmallows, I don't want them melted either.
Is it really warm? It feels warm. Okay. So you could prepare the nuts.
To prepare the nuts.
Okay.
Sit. because we want everybody to get a little bit of the nuts.
A little bit of nuts.
Okay, so back to my mixture. Nuts in. With your Advent candle burning.
Yeah.
Nuts in. Smarties in. I was hoping there would be some red and green Smarties.
Yeah, so it look more Christmassy.
Yeah. I'm going to put those chocolate bits last. Now I'm going to put the marshmallows in. And you put
More,
how much
please,
you like.
more,
Yeah, more. Pink and white marshmallows. I can add some more. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Let's leave some for another occasion.
Or hot chocolate.
Feels so good.
How long does it take to set?
2 hours.
Wow. Can you
Or
wait
if
that
you
long?
do it, yes, you have to. If you do it just before you go to bed and leave it in, then you'll see what it looks like in the morning.
Okay.
So the white chocolate buttons and then milk chocolate buttons are added. Smells good, looks good. And I suppose when it's set and then you slice them up, you'll be able to see the different bits and
colors.
pieces.
Yeah.
What
Right.
about cherries?
Last
Oh, you
thing-
know what would make it healthier? Dried fruits.
Yeah.
Last two things, I'm going to add some rainbow hundreds and thousands, just a little bit. Or shall I put it on the top?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in the containers first, spoon this into the containers, and then put those on top.
Oh, that's okay.
This is okay.
I think it's enough for just one. What do you think?
Really, you don't want it too thick because then it's hard to cut through.
Okay.
You're going to get every last bit out. Yeah. And then just before you put it in the fridge to set, then you sprinkle
The magic.
magic on.
Kids will love this.
If
you're an adult,
that one,
not too much.
then a little bit of the sugar strands. Sugar strands falling from the sky. If you don't like chocolate, look away now. But that's it. These are going in the fridge now to set for 2 hours, and then I'll show you what they look like. So that's it, guys. We hope you did enjoy our 2 festive treats, not bakes. Treats.
That's true, because one wasn't baked at all.
Right. And then if you'd like to share it, feel free. We love it when you share our recipes.
Yeah, they're both nice and easy, and I think
Yeah.
kids will love it too.
Yeah.
So if you have kids to get involved or grandkids, these
That
are
would be
some
awesome.
lovely ones.
And as well, they make lovely gifts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because these days everybody has everything that they need. They're not going anywhere.
That's
they're not-
true.
So make and bake and gift.
Neighbors, there's an idea for you. Thank you.
See you next time.
Bye. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Merry Christmas once again.